Hello, my name is Emily Cartwright, and this is Culinary 1200, Intro to Breakfast and Lunch Cooking. And today we'll be making an American-style omelet. Mise en place is just going to be the cheese of your want, some chopped mushrooms, diced onions, and red peppers, and then eggs. So I want to start this prepping by prepping our eggs. Now this is cracking 3 eggs individually into a separate bowl and then putting it in our mixing container. Now we're doing this just as a precaution because if one of them is contaminated, we don't want to go ahead and mix it with any of the other ones. So we're going to do this to all 3 eggs, and then we're just going to go ahead and fork whisk it. We're going to do this fast, and we're going to do this for a little bit of time, because we want to make sure everything's combined. We don't want any of the egg whites to cook and give off that white color. We want that full yellow color. So after we're done whisking it, we're actually going to season it with black pepper and salt. So after mixing our seasonings with our eggs, we're going to go ahead and cook our filling. Now that's going to be the chopped mushrooms, diced onions, and diced red peppers. I'm going to cook this for 3 minutes on medium-high, and I went ahead and seasoned this filling because the eggs were only lightly seasoned. So after it's finished cooking, we're going to clean our pan and we're going to re-prep it. Now that's just the oil to cover the bottom of it, and then we're going to make sure it heats up to where the eggs cook immediately as it hits the pan. Now when that happens, we are going to turn it down low because we don't want it to overcook. So here we're going to just go ahead and start to pull this cooked eggs off the bottom of the pan because we don't want any uneven parts. We want it all cooked thoroughly. And we're just going to continue this throughout the whole cooking process. We're scraping the sides, the bottoms, we're agitating it just a little bit, making sure none of it's sticking to the sides so we are able to fold it in half when it comes time. Now, the filling that we set aside and cooked earlier, we're going to put it in when it's a little bit more cooked than this, almost completely done. I want to put our shredded cheese of your preference. I chose extra sharp cheddar. And then we're going to fold it in half. Now after folding it, we're going to let that cook for about 30-45 seconds just to let it firm up. So after it firmed up, we're just going to go ahead and slide this on a plate. And we're going to top with any remains of the filling. I put a little more cheese on top and a little bit of chives. So we're going to cut this in half and I'm going to show you the inside. Now I probably would have changed where I put the filling because it did go off a little more to the side than the center. But we'll do that next time. It had a nice flavor. The sweetness coming from the peppers and onions was absolutely amazing. And that's an American style omelet.